attacking B. He's slowly working up alongside Street so you can go for that deep flank and catch a couple players on the back end. But Scrap was not budging. He knew that he was on that side of the map, but it all falls into the hands of Envoy. The fact that he puts himself in that position in towards DVD, finds the first, and then eventually finds a second onto a BZ, already job well done from Ultra.
A lesson in discipline as well, because he doesn't even make first nor second contact. It's his teammates from the front that enable him to make the play. So Envoy at 5-1 through 2 rounds. Mercy. FaZe setting up their next defense. Bit of aggression here from aBeZy, playing just a little bit cheeky on the A side of the map. Help from Cellium Beyond as Ultra have barely left spawn.
Chat, we're live on YouTube too. Go over and go like it if you want to support the YouTube, where it's youtube.com.
Hit that early rotation over towards B as you see Cell give up that right street, and that's the opening for Ultra to hit the go button.
Go over and check it out, chat. Go over and check it out.
Easy follow-up good, though. Quick from Toronto to capitalize on the trade. They're immediately turning that into a bomb plant. You still have Insight floating over towards the B side of the map. He's missed his defensive rotation, though, so Simp gets us back to a 2v2. CleanX looking for an angle to catch this trade. Hasn't seen anything as of yet, and both Ultra players are on an island.
Yeah, they're just waiting. They're just waiting. See how many flanks are going to be abound, but CleanX takes down the first. If he can find this kill, that's a cruise missile going to be earned. But it's still Ultra walking away with the W. On the back of Insight, finding that first blood. Even though aBeZy does get the trade, they were instantly there to respond. I feel like that's something I said all of Atlanta yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
always
absolutely.
there for the trade, but this time it's Ultra, leading 3-0.
It's just such quick trust.
Chat, will you guys do me a favor? Go to my YouTube. Just comment in the chat and see if it's working. Will one of you go in there? I'd appreciate it.
I mean, come on.
I'll tell you right now, you take down these big dogs in S&D the way that they've been having recently. It's been 6-2 or better for Ultra in all their last 4 S&Ds. But back to the defensive side they go. Atlanta, around this point of the game is when they start to make those mid-round adjustments. You know what Ultra like to do. 2 players towards B, 2 players towards A. Let's stack one side and push out and be aggressive.
A lot of vacancy over towards this waterside street. Scrap gets back into position a bit late, so him and Cellium going at it once again. FaZe still looking for some space through mid-map. Nade's getting cooked up. This is all going over towards mid-tank. You see CleanX position. This is a beautiful look at it. He can watch all of this cross without even being under threat.
I didn't even know that that's an angle. He's on top of the flower pot, puts down a couple shots, but now you got to back down. Under that leash, Envoy has all the info. It's not going to be over towards B, so the rest of Toronto Ultra are stacking around this 8-point. With only 40 seconds left, Atlanta got to get a move on the objective.
Oh, lots of shots from Draza, but CleanX, nearly able to get out, but does get collected by Simp. Long-range shots from Scrap, has a lot of Cellium. I mean, my goodness, that was painful. 23 seconds on the clock. Bomb will be planted. Long route from Envoy. He's got his steady popped, and he is going. I mean, he's taking the
Here we go.
Deep towards gas.
Yeah, I think the first kill he wants to focus on is taking down Cellium.
Who's in here, chat? Who's in here? Come type in chat so I know you're in here.
There for the trade. Envoy puts himself in a position to take down Simp. Instant 2v2 with 30 seconds.
Insight still holding over towards the A side of the map. 25 seconds to go. FaZe.
If you're in here, come type in chat. Welcome into the YouTube.
Hand in hand around this freezer side.
Welcome into the YouTube chat.
A chance at a long-range gunfight. Cellium able to find Envoy. Now it's just down to searching out where Insight's position. Cell will confirm the intel. aBeZy just throwing shoulders, making sure, nope, you're not going to hop on this bomb. Has to force the gunfight, and now no more time for the defuse. Atlanta going to get on the board.
Atlanta slowly working on their attack. They like to take their sweet time when you talk about putting that bomb down, but once they find that kill onto CleanX through mid-courtyard, they know that that's the farthest guy pushed up. Now we can put the bomb down, make sure we watch our deep flank, and then even when it turns into a 2v2, it's still the teamwork on full display in towards the cafe. And Cellium watches over one, finds the first, and then aBeZy with the shoulders. Just make sure that defuse is not happening. Atlanta finally put one on the board.
Big round right there too, because if that one goes awry, you start to get in your head a little bit of how are Ultra finding all this space to work with? I mean, come on. Feels like everything's being challenged. So a chance to reset the momentum. Maybe even the patterns in the game. Stuns, keeps aBeZy from going any further forward through dark, and he's got to kind of forfeit any advancements as he just holds this position looking for crossing corners.
He's just playing for early info. Should have just got spotted by Envoy. Actually, now with him putting down a couple shots, position now known.
Is it on my
Draza
YouTube?
This time around, it's not going to be super aggressive up towards B, but Simp with the crossfire finds the first blood onto CleanX.
Huge cover because CleanX was literally right behind aBeZy. So 4v3 situation. Ultra still holding the bomb on the other side of the map.
Okay, it is.
Scrap has to come join this effort. As he just holds Simp just looking to see if he can catch somebody over the top of the half wall, but at the moment, FaZe comfortable in their setup, all things told.
Yeah, I'm curious if Ultra were watching across towards bomb, because if you didn't spot Drazah crossover towards the backside of Tractor, you should try to take this.
Yeah, chat, we in here.
Especially as he's playing from a deep angle. You just want to time this correctly with only 30 seconds left. This is where the push is going to be. You already see the SMGs from Atlanta FaZe setting up those pinches.
BZ gets their DVD alley. Hasn't seen anything as of yet. Insight able to check, pushes him off. Bomb now being planted. Also, the threat for Simp through Dark has been established. Bomb planted, 43 seconds on the clock. How do you set up this retake? Not going to happen by Cell. Draws a lot of damage, but can't confirm any eliminations. You've got both ARs kind of searching down anyone over towards the B side of the map, and BZ can't get through. This post plant is holding. Shots into Simp. He has to take cover. Envoy finishes off the elimination. Scrap right behind him. And of course, they know where aBeZy is. No chance to get that retake off. Ooh, it's cool and calm from Ultra.
And Atlanta FaZe are usually really successful on retakes on this map. 90% overall, especially when they find the first blood. It's basically 100, but the setup right there for Ultra, the crossfires, knowing how aggressive Atlanta were going to try to be in those situations. You cut down aBeZy on the flank. Now you have to.
Chat, how are you guys?
Drazah tries to go for
we live on YouTube and TikTok right now, which is risky, but oh well. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. If you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, like the stream. Drop a sub on the channel, man, if you guys are new.
Atlanta have to have this. You cannot go down.
Somebody on YouTube type in chat.
You need to do some
so
completely candid. Four-man stack over towards the B side.
So we know you're. So we know it's working.
They're here. They're ready for this.
You see the positioning of Scrap. He's just sitting nice and sweet and towards the middle of the tank. He's just waiting for Atlanta FaZe to be aggressive up through Broken, and then it's your time to attack. But they all come to a stale. Smoke now is going to get invested, so now the pressure's here. Envoy with the first.
Oh, and Insight just laying prone, and Angle almost doubles up. A chance for FaZe to fight this back, but the bomb has been dropped. And you can see the cause for concern. FaZe is continually looking behind them, saying, is anyone on our flank? Because that's been a recipe for success for Ultra so much this map.
You're getting all the info with a great shoulder right there from Scrap, so now it's time to wrap back, play with our teammate buddy system. While CleanX works that deep pinch, but Scrap's under fire. Scrap and Envoy, they combine to at least find one, but now it's all left up to aBeZy 1v2.
And they still haven't seen CleanX yet. You still have no idea where he's positioned. So aBeZy trying to maybe isolate.
Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Can you guys hear me?
But isn't going to find the opportunity to even locate him in any regard. And look at the rotation back. Scrap is ready to move to A if he needs to. aBeZy finally catches the opponent he was looking for. Quick to hop on for the plant. We're going to get extended 1v1.
This is a beautiful play from aBeZy so far. Bomb is now going to get planted, but does Scrap spot him on the exit.
Chat, I need to get another webcam.
Shots from Scrap, the rookie of the year last year.
I need to get another webcam, chat.
He's gonna have some chirping, but you win a one-on-one versus aBeZy. You now put your team at game point in the search and destroy. All the adjustments are coming in. They're just prepared every single time Atlanta FaZe are trying to attack towards B. They said that's their bread and butter bomb site. They slowly work it with about 30 seconds left. We shut down that B
Holy
play.
cow.
The only attack
You're too much,
the only
Mochi.
round that they have a W in is when they plan it over towards A. It's been a perfect game plan so far from Toronto Ultra, now at game point.
And the thing is, it's not just been just an overall perfect game plan when Ultra is looking at this map, but they fought off 3 first bloods from Simp to this point. So they're doing it in 3v4s. And a lot of that is, I think, just credit to the fact that they're trading so darn quickly. We talked about it a lot yesterday. FaZe is one of the hardest teams to trade in the league, but hasn't been an issue yet for Ultra.
And now they found themselves at
How's it going, chat?
Scrap on a 4 streak.
Come say what's up if you're in the channel, if you're on YouTube. Come say what's up, man.
The middle of the map. You take down aBeZy. Now you work this bomb plant. And if Scrap can find another one, you're basically call game.
And just knowing how Cellian plays, he's not going to work his way up A Street. He goes back to find a forward in the league, but kill on towards Scrap. But the clock is ticking on this retake. 3v3. 2 players for FaZe.
Come say what's up if you're
This is going to take years to develop.
YouTube.
Ultra very comfortable on the setup, and they're fully prepared for the flank. Now down to 26 seconds. First shot's good from CleanX. Zip around the back, not quite able to find the trade. It's Insight to meet him. Just down to Cell. 1v3 situation. Oh, and it's getting nervy. 15 seconds on the clock, nowhere to go.
That's map 2. That's not good. That's not good. They're down 2-0. Map count. Oof. Chat, that's not good.
I was not expecting that. We're talking about a can of whoop ass in Search and Destroy versus a team like Atlanta FaZe. They were 11-1 in the mode. That now puts them 11-2. But if we were questioning who was the big dog in the league, everyone was saying Atlanta FaZe, undefeated, unbelievable map count. But they haven't played these guys on the opposite side. Right now, the teamwork from Toronto Ultra is top tier. Crossfires galore. Every time a trade is there, they are instantly there to find themselves on top in the engagements. To beat the way to clutch up in the map 1, but to dominate the way that they did in this map number 2, I like Ultra are one of the best control teams we have in the game as well. This potentially is going to be a 3-0.
Lights out,
Ultra might take it. I know. They're disgusting, Hunter. Hunter, do me a favor. Go on my YouTube and type in the chat. I want to see if it's working. Please.
When it comes to how they approach control, in particular on evasion, but boy, I'll tell you, the mental gymnastics that we've gotten out of Ultra to this point have to have FaZe in an absolute tizzy.
Yeah, I know everybody in the crowd, including us, we are not expecting this. When two Titans go at it, one is better in hardpoint, one is better in search and destroy. But when you watch a VOD of they have been playing it 5 different times, you're gonna get a tendency of what they start to do. And it was just a perfect game plan, like I said, from Toronto Ultra to now be up 2-0.
Makes the analysis part very easy of our jobs to this point. We'll see if things will change. FaZe down, and they're down big. Ultra, a lot of questions on if they've really been tested at this point. And well, it doesn't matter who they face up against. Seems like at the moment, doesn't make much of a gathering distance at all. Here we go, coming back for control. Backside the ring.
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack.
What's happening? All right, it's working. It's working.
Blueprint and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
The Painted Alebrije bundle is available now in the Call of Duty store. Inspired by the folk art of Oaxaca, this stunning bundle offers
so that's good to know it's working.
Vibrant and mythical items you gotta check out.
Chat, I need another webcam. Chat.